Recording started. Yeah, okay, we're good. It's all good. Just gonna. Oh, I'm gonna turn the sound off for a little bit. There we go. I should probably turn the sound off when I watch videos because even though I like the sounds, they're peaceful. Like when I'm watching a video, I don't like the sounds as much because like I'm watching the Daily Show and I don't want to hear tweeting birds go like tweet 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 tweet. You know. Um. All right, I'm gonna try and make a quick phone call, so I'm gonna turn the microphone. No, never mind. It's earlier than I thought it would be. What should I do now? Um, Man, when I got home, I took a nap, didn't I? No, I haven't taken the nap yet. I need to take a nap. Ugh, my brain is not working. All right, let's just keep going. All right, I'm gonna put the Daily Show back on, I guess.
America, because that guy is completely okay. I mean, seriously, the skydiver is fine, and actually fine, not like Mitch McConnell fine. Just kidding. Mitch is doing great. He's doing great. He can't wait to get back.
He's not. He's making a
But you
face.
know who did not piss
He's not
himself off
laughing
flying
at.
through the sky this weekend? President Trump. He spent the holiday reflecting on why America is the hottest country in the world. We are the nation that dreamed and created the modern world and invented the light bulb, the telephone, the airplane, the assembly line, the television, the microchip, the personal computer, the internet, the GPS, the smartphone, and almost everything else that has ever been invented. Invented everything that's ever been invented. And also everything that hasn't been invented yet. We also invented, because I just
I'm
invented
gonna
the
walk on
idea
the
of
treadmill for a little
inventing
bit while
all
I do
your
this.
inventions. It's called reinvention.
Oh, is
I
it
know we
off?
invented that word. We invented all that shit. All right, Trump, give us another one. We invented it all. We charted the human genome, cured diseases. You mean genome? Why is he pronouncing it like it's an old rapper? My top three: Jay-Z, Cheesy, and Genome. But Trump hasn't just been learning about the human genome. He's also been learning about the sport of soccer. Because America's been hosting the World Cup. Yeah. Very American. Do not share the World Cup. And up to the last week, the U.S. team was doing much better than expected, in large part thanks to its leading scorer, Folarin Balogun. Nothing to stop this guy. I mean, nothing. One of the star players on the U.S. men's soccer team getting hit with a red card and forced to skip next week's big game. Well, the lead scorer, Folarin Balogun, given a red card for a hard foul, high-level penalty, resulting in a player's immediate ejection from the current game and suspension from the very next game they play. What? You give Logan a red card because it looks like maybe he snaps the guy's ankle in slow motion? Yo, everything looks worse in slow motion. You ever see a guy get hit by a car in slow motion? It looks horrible. It looks like murder. If you watch it in reverse, it looks like my car survived it. Anyway, Logan's getting a red card meant that he wasn't allowed to play the next game against Belgium.
That was a powerful joke. That was really good. Okay, Mike.
Find a way to win. That's exactly what America did. President Trump revealing he intervened, calling FIFA's president to protest Balogun's red card as unfair. FIFA and clearing way for Balogun to play. Psych! This is America! The land of the Karens. When life hands us lemons, we call life's manager and say, take these lemons back and send the Logan flag. And of course, the rest of the world started complaining, say it wasn't fair, asking why President Trump gets the full strings. Well, there's good reasons why. And I'm a person that loves sports and is a good athlete. And I understand sports really well. Really well. And that wasn't a foul. See, you heard it from him. You heard it from him. That wasn't a foul. President Trump understands sports, okay? It's in his genome. Sports is deep in the name. So I think he knows what a red card is. I didn't know what the hell a red card was. I found out it's better be kidding. Stop. This guy didn't know what a red card is. But you know what he did know? How to get a guy applauded. Yeah. And if you're thinking this is corrupt, well, yeah, it is. Because that's America's style of play. You think we're going to play soccer rules? We don't even listen to the Geneva Convention. And there's something else about this case that's even more. Where again, who is this soccer player is also a birthright citizen. He was born in New York, but he was only born in the U.S. because his mother was denied his ability to fly home after being on vacation in the U.S. because she was too pregnant to get on the plane. What a twist! Last week, Trump was at the Supreme Court trying to end everyone's birthright citizenship. This week, he personally intervened to protect one specific birthright citizen, previously known as a citizen. And you must think that's hypocritical, but real Americans know this is actually the most American immigration policy ever. Okay? The policy is this: all immigrants, conceptually, just not the specific immigrants we need to do the jobs we don't want to do, okay? Like picking crops, or creating vaccines, or playing soccer. And maybe you don't like that about America. Maybe you don't like how we do the rules with no interests, or exploit all the advantages of immigrants while vilifying them. But that's what makes you guys haters on the sidelines while we stay winning. And the dream is over for the team USA in the World Cup. Monday night, they lost to Belgium on a final score of 4-1. What the 4-1? Again, get the out of my country, okay? This is the worst thing a person other by Trump has ever done. For those Americans watching at home who don't understand soccer, 4-1 is a humiliating score. Okay, the Belgians took the red card we canceled and shoved it up on goalpost. And if you don't think the Belgian players had that in mind when they took to the field against us, just look at how they celebrated afterwards. The Belgian players were doing the Trump YMCA dance to mock him.
They were mad.
They're using our president just to dance against it.
I guess we need to increase length.
The chicks are supposed to be up here. They're up here. They're not down here. You guys look like idiots doing it like this. But Trump only has himself to blame because since the end, we went from being the hero of our own Disney sports movie to being a villain in some weird European film. I mean, up until last week, America was the scrappy underdog again. But then Trump's intervention galvanized Belgium and the entire world to defeat Team USA for the integrity of the game. It's just like everything else he tried to fix, he made it worse and ruined our reputation in the process. Before Trump, we were a shining eagle soaring through the sky. And now, with this. Oh shit, that was a metaphor. Alright, well, President Trump flew to Turkey this week for the NATO summit, which means he's surrounded by allies. And I don't mean the kind of allies that tells you he's not racist because he has Asian wife. I mean geopolitical allies. If you listen to Trump, it seems like the meetings have gone really well. you're going to see the respect and love in the room. There was tremendous love in that room. It's too bad the press couldn't have seen what we were doing in the room. We said love. It was pretty well. Pretty wow. I wish the press could have seen all the tremendous love. What was going on in that room? I mean, I don't want to be gross, but it sounds like they were having a big circle jerk in there. The press could not see this happening. You see the big round circle. Well, this whole time I thought he was dancing. It turns out it was practice. You know what? It is good Trump is getting in sync with NATO because right now he really needs their support with the big issue that's looming over the entire summer.
Overnight, Iran and the U.S. trading fire. It's Iran launching attacks across the region, targeting U.S. military sites in Bahrain and Kuwait. Just hours earlier, the U.S. hitting over 80 targets. President Trump said the ceasefire with Iran is now over, calling into question the future of these negotiations and whether America will fully be brought back into this war.
Brought back into the war? What are ones doing the war? It's like a tornado being like, oh wow, I'm so windy. What's happening? So yeah, the ceasefire may be over, but lucky for us, we got to deal with him as our president. And when he's in charge, it's never over. To me, I think it's over. They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people. Vicious, violent people. They're true. As far as I'm concerned, a bunch of lying guys. They're liars. They're cheats. They're sick people. They're scum. You know what scum is?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's the thing covering your reflecting force. Mr. President, take a step back, okay? You've only been negotiating for 3 weeks. What made you so mad? They asked for a time they wanted to go to the funeral for me, and I said, stick to them. And it's got you to it's crazy. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's crazy. I mean, look, I get what you're saying. Iran asked for a timeout for a funeral, and then they stop missiles at oil tanks. You're not supposed to shoot during a timeout, so you gotta respect playground rules. But, Mr. President, is there any possible reason you think they might want to launch missiles during their leader's funeral? That's the crazy thing. Now, they kill them. I think we make a breakthrough here, okay? Because that's what I know about Trump. He sees things from other people's perspective sometimes. But whoever started the war, it doesn't matter. So it was you. The important thing now is getting help. And again, it's great that he's at the NATO Sex Summit because he can use all the allies he can get.
All right, I think I can stop playing. This is crazy. But I've reached a good point. Maybe I'll finish this video. When the video ends, I'll stop.
Spain? Where did that come from? Did I miss an episode or something? I don't remember Spain being a character in the show, but I guess Trump has some kind of problem with Spain. You know, with bad people because
Because they won the World Cup.
Spain, in particular Spain, there are a couple of others, but in particular Spain, we don't want to do any trade business with Spain anymore. By the way, like you cut it off. Holy shit, they're cutting trade off?
Because they won the World Cup.
Wait, are you confusing Spain with Mexico? Spain is white, right? That's white people. I mean, they're tan, but they're still white people. You can't just cut off trade.
They speak Spanish.
I mean, how are we gonna get our what do these guys make again? Cathedrals, croquetas, paellas. Why is Spain causing you so much pain? Explain.
Spain's been a terrible fuss in the they don't participate, they don't pay.
All right. We got 315.
Including visits.
What I need now is 105 and 115. That would be
Can you at least talk to Spain?
yeah, I need like 300 something.
Media, don't even talk about
Don't even talk to them. You look at their stories, but don't like them. Alright, fine. Are there any other fights you want to pick with NATO while you're at it?
Denmark doesn't spend money to really help Greenland, but it's an important part for the United States. That should be controlled by the United States, not by Denmark.
Yeah, here we. Okay, I guess we're going to war with Iran and Spain and Greenland. All I ask is before we invade Greenland, can we at least triple check that Greenland doesn't also control some vital choke point for the entire planet? Because I want to find out that all the world's oxygen comes from some volcano in Europe. Listen, Trump, you gotta get over this shit and get NATO on board with the war, okay? Because the South Korea Iran is getting some new allies.
And 2 months ago, we had 100, I told this story yesterday, we had 111 missile shots by the Islamic Republic of Sudan.
Oh my god. We're losing the war with Iran so bad. They converted Japan to Islam. And I know it sounds stupid when Trump says it, but if someone told you that Islamic Republic of Japan was a new fusion restaurant in Bushwick, hipsters would be lining up for it. So basically, on his NATO trip, Trump managed to restart the war in Iran, piss off our allies, threatened to kidnap Greenland, and again, and now he's only allowed to visit Spain. This would be considered a catastrophic failure for any president, but for Donald Trump, solid C minus. President Trump is back from Turkey after his incredible NATO summit, where everyone loved him and agreed to his idea to restart the war. With Iran was super smart. Unfortunately, his flight back wasn't quite as luxurious as his flight there.
This morning, questions on the security of President Trump's new Qatari-gifted Air Force One. The Secret Service urged the president to Turkey in the older Air Force One instead of the new jet as a safety precaution amid escalating tensions with Iran.
Okay, first off, how do you fly back on a different plane? Like, did they bring both Air Force Ones? Is that why there's no gas in the world anymore? If the president flies with an extra emotional support plane? Also, you know what happens anytime they switch planes on, okay? Trump definitely lost his life. He's calling them like, hey, did you guys find the box? It says Epstein files. Don't open it. And of course, and of course, we have to abandon the Qatari plane for security concerns. Of course, that happened. This is why, when it comes to the most important plane in the world, you don't go certified pre-owned. America should spring for a new one, and Trump should give the Qatar plane, I don't know, give the Southwest. I'll fly in there. I don't care if they spy on me. What are you gonna do? Find out I'm watching my own.
We're doing this. We're freaking doing this. Let's go.
Great is that. Let's move on to the story about a thing that looked cool but turned out to be a bit shady to something completely different. Grant Platter. You remember Grant Platter, the Senate candidate who had a Nazi tattoo, a cheating scandal, and tons of offensive Reddit posts? Now brace yourself, because something bad came out.
Let's go.
flash of scans and plagued and pain coming to a dramatic end. The husband falling arduous, the retail collapse.
Let's go.
Accused him of sexual assault, which denies.
This is incredibly difficult because I know that some will think it's an initial insult, and it most certainly is not.
How much longer is this video? I'm tired.
It's like being at a party where the toilet's overflowing, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, everyone, I have to leave immediately. No one read into this, please. Obviously, Snyder had to drop out once there was credible sexual assault allegation. I mean, at that point, the only person in Maine who might still vote for him is Susan Collins. The question is, how could this happen? How could the people in Maine have picked this guy to run in the first place?
He was picked to run not by people in Maine or from Maine, but by consultants for highly progressive movements. The initial headhunters, Dan Morath and Leanne Swan, told Mr. Clacker he was the one, a hero of the movement.
I think it was the spring of 2025, and finesse was 11,000 crossed out.
Is this guy going through puberty in real time? But hey, growing up McLovin and this lady who runs a cat cafe, they're professionals, right? How did they hit the bed so hard?
At this point, you haven't vetted Chris, but I've got so scrubbed.
Almost done. We're just finishing this video.
Why do we do that? You know,
How are these people for kingmakers? This is why you need to stop taking political advice from Dungeons and Dragons molecules. These Napoleon Dynamite-looking dwarves were so excited to find someone who looked like an authentic Maine man. They failed to do their due diligence. But however Slatner got there, now he's officially out. The best thing he can do is step aside and get out of the way.
now reports say the disgraced candidate wants to help pick his replacement. I'm not trying to dictate to anyone who it should be or how we get there, but I will say that it needs to be reflecting the will and the values of the people that built this movement.
Okay, buddy, you've done enough, okay? That's not really up to you. You didn't even have the job. You were an applicant. Okay, when I lost my interview with Orange Julius in high school, I didn't stick around to tell the manager, okay, fine, I'm leaving, but you asked to hire someone as edgy as me. But look, don't worry, there's tons of qualified people for me. I know just the perfect guy. Actor and Maine native Patrick Dempsey said he's seriously considered a bit, but decided he does not want to serve in Congress. Tough. That was my only idea. I can't believe a actor who's so handsome that people literally call him a dream. He doesn't want to be a senator. Seems like an awesome opportunity to make less money while also having to talk to John Fetterman about ocean fishing rods. All right, Shane, there's got to be another option. What else you got?
Democrats are already jumping into the race to replace Plattner, including Maine Beer Company founder Dan Cleveland and Troy Jackson.
When will this end?
A man, a beer brewer, and a lager? Jesus, everyone in Maine is so rugged. Why don't they just run a lobster with us drywall?
How much longer is this? Oh, it's over now. All right, what's happened? So, yeah, let's just finish it. Oh no, wait, I'm not actually gonna finish it. I'm just gonna stop playing. Hopefully. I kind of messed this one up. There's like way too much on the other side of that. Still, you know, it's okay. Yeah, that was less of a take than normal, but we'll just leave it at that. That's all, folks. Please like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Save. Stop recording.